Hi from my platform, Linda's TV show. If it is your first time, you are welcome. Please, after watching this video, if you like what I'm doing, please subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notification. It is very, very important because it will enable you to know when I upload a new video. Here we upload videos on daily basis as it is happening. We are bringing it live and direct, undirected to you. After watching, you are free to criticize, you are free to say your opinion, but let us say it constructively. Myself, Linda, will be standing here watching this video together with you from the beginning to the end. Then we'll go to the comment section. I appreciate you all, my lovely subscribers, followers, those who comment and share this video as we watch the video right now.
That's the matter on ground here today. And you know, he's been one that's been lingering, and he's been in custody and detention for a long time right now. And right now, what do you make of the court's ruling? First, freeing Nnamdi Kanu last week, and now the Attorney General has really filed another matter of stay of execution. Will you kindly give us an interpretation of these two matters, which are legally inclined?
First of all, I think that the federal government should not posture themselves as one that disobeys court order. It will be a very wrong signal they are sending to the Nigerian public. If a court as high as the appeal court gave a judgment and say discharged, you are discharged from this, the first thing is the interpretation, you are freed from this. Now perhaps they forgot to add acquitted. That would have closed the door finally. But in their sense of responsibility, they still think that other facets of that case can go on, which means that Nnamdi Kanu should have been freed from detention and attend the proceedings, other proceedings, from his house as a free man. So what politics are they bringing into this thing? Do they want me to teach them law? A law officer of the Federal Republic. What is discharged to him? They shouldn't play politics. Meanwhile, 2 days ago, we are told that some Boko Haram members who were arrested, never charged to court, who are fighting war against their own country, who are supposed to face trial for treason, high treasonable felony, they were not so done. We are freed, sent to amnesty camp. Nnamdi Kanu, in the lower court, is facing or faced trial of treasonable felony equal to what the other guys who were freed.
Which guys are you referring to now?
The Boko Haram people,
okay,
who were freed and sent to amnesty camp to be rehabilitated. Is their crime lower than another? Is there any lower treason and another higher treason? Is it not the same thing? So they should not bring politics into this, and they should not overheat the polity. To me, even if they have filed a case of a stay of action, does it stop the discharge of Nnamdi Kanu? Stay of action, please, court, I want you to give approval to our application that this man should not be discharged, and until the court so hold the previous judgment still subsist. In other words, the judgment of the Court of Appeal still subsists.
So why did the court actually say discharge and did not add the word acquitted?
In the wisdom of their lordships, they have, if you read that judgment, very fine. In fact, that is one of, I would say, the best, because I'm yet to read others.
Okay.
Very fearless. It brought to the fore some elements. You know, when you are charging something to court, there are some elements where that offense was committed, the date, and all that. These things were lacking, and yet a lower court went on. These are the things the lower court would have corrected ab initio, but they didn't do. The Court of Appeal, in their wisdom, pointed out this, and also stated that even the attempt from Kenya was illegal under international law. So what are they going to appeal? That judgment was good, very sound. At least it's a guiding principle, and I'm sure too it will stand as precedent in times to come.
So what message do you think the federal government, in your interpretation right now, what message do you think the federal government is really sending to the public? And you talked about politics being brought into this.
Yes.
Will you kindly elucidate on how this matter has really brought, or how politics has been brought into this matter of Nnamdi Kanu being freed and acquitted?
Yes, what I am afraid is that the federal government, by their actions since the judgment of the Court of Appeal, by their actions and body movement, is showing that they are intransigent and recalcitrant to to obeying court orders. The first thing they would have done is free. Discharge means freedom. Acquitted means every other subsisting charges concerning this is closed. But they say free him first. Let him attend to the other ones as a free man. So not to free him means that ab initio they have something beyond the charges they filed against him in the first place. And you recall too, this issue has not has gone beyond the shores of Nigeria. You recall about some 3-4 months ago, the United Nations Human Rights Council, in their wisdom, gave the federal government 6 months to release Nnamdi Kanu. It is there. And so when federal government will now begin to give other interpretation as if acquittal is heavier than discharge. I mean, you now see politics coming in. Discharge. Oh, because acquittal is not there. What is acquittal? So they should handle so that it will not stir up. You know, so many people still think that this country is highly balkanized. So many people are keeping it to their chest that, look, this country is being controlled by a section of it. For we in the Niger Delta, we look at the map. If you take the map of Nigeria, Niger Delta very small. carrying the weight of the whole country on their head, and no one cares. So they should look seriously so that this issue will not be another issue that will bring trouble to Nigeria.
Talking about looking at it seriously, and you mentioned along the line of politics now and how this may affect political proceedings in Nigeria. We're gearing towards the 2023 elections, right? And we know that the person of Nnamdi Kanu has great influence, if not all over the world, mostly in the southeast and also in Nigeria here today. Do you think the continuous detention of Nnamdi Kanu may affect the elections in the southeast in 2023?
Well, I am not a soothsayer. I not also gifted with being a clairvoyant, a clairaudient, or clairsentient. I'm not a spiritist, but like opinions have been boiling since the development. The Ohaneze Ndigbo issued a statement yesterday, and other facets. Outside Nigeria, people have also been sending, the social media is trending, is awash with various opinions, pointing to the fact that if court orders, when a court gives an order and the federal government openly refuses to obey the order, then people will do what they want to. The confidence they have will win. Now this is, and it is coming at a time when Nigerians are preparing for an election. What we needed is things that will smooth the way. It's not something that will keep people in doubt. If, for example, you refuse to release Nnamdi Kanu when a court has said so, his people may not be willing to go and vote. His friends may not be willing to support. But if he's released, for example, people will be happy. And perhaps a statement from him that people should go and vote any person of their like. With ginger, we make the whole thing very, very smooth and sweet. And it will mean that the promise of the president at the United Nations that he will hand over to Nigeria in a free and fair and troubleless transition will come to fulfillment. With the refusal to release Nnamdi Kanu in accordance with the judgment of a court of appeal, will, for me, expose the president and all that, why they make promises at the United Nations, they already have storm. They put storm on the way so that they will say, it's not my cause, so I was ready to hand over, but these people are the cause.
Okay.
I don't understand. We want to avoid all those things. If now they release him and now they are in appeal in the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court says he should be arrested and he must face his judgment, his proceedings. That is an order from another court. That is a superior court to the one that gave the the former order. Then people will know that it is a counter order from a superior court.
All right.
Is that point clear?
All right.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes. So I will just say that they should not send a signal while we wait for a smooth transition. Other things should not come up to truncate that promise.
Thank you so much for sticking to this video to the end. Like I said before, now it's time for us to go to the comment section to air our mind and our opinion. Say what you think about this video and this platform. Do it constructively. Share this video, like, subscribe, and also continue to watch Linda's TV show, because this is the home of news. Until I see you again in my next video, remain blessed. For now, I would say bye-bye.